terms of the Borderlands project, I think the key thing was that it was a kind of project-based learning experience rather than, you know, like a textbook or week to week. It was seeing what each student wanted to achieve or bring out of it. They all had different aspirations. Some of them, you know, YouTube, some of them film, some of them actors, some of them just generally to learn technical skills.
The confidence levels have severely went up in every single one of the participants. I think when we first were doing online sessions because of COVID and we couldn't meet in person, you could tell that, you know, some of them are quite timid. They weren't sure like their knowledge or understanding levels or whatever else. But then as times went on, they've just came out of their shell further and further and further. And now they're actually, you can see, really eager to sort of get into that class and learn stuff. And at the start, a while a lot of them were sort of afraid of that thing there, afraid of the camera. But now they're kind of, you know, they know about aperture, they know about focus. Their understanding levels have went up significantly.
Which started off as a project per person, then became one big project that they all got to direct a piece of. But as a result, then it actually made them kind of rely on each other like a real crew.
But hearing how many opportunities that just Studio 2 provide and everywhere else in Derry, that's what's gotten me like motivated and thinking like there's so many opportunities and the door's been open for me now that I've gotten in here, and the people are so welcoming and they want to get young people in and facilitate courses, and it's the best place to start down here, definitely.
We all decided to direct a scene each, so I think that was really nice. So I got to direct the scene. I've been able to also act. So I've done like a trifecta of stuff that I haven't done in a year that I thought I might be rusty going into this. And then I got back into it and I realized like, oh, this is why I love all this stuff. Like I realized so quickly why I was enjoying it.
It was my first experience coming out of lockdown and getting to a group with people and socialising again. So I think for the start to get back out, I couldn't have came to a better, more welcoming place, and everyone was already ready to go and they were more than welcoming. And I was really nervous coming down at the start, and I was kind of thinking, will I come back? And I didn't even think about it, to be honest. I just kept coming, and I'm still here and I can't wait to do more. So
just that feeling you get from doing projects and seeing it come together, it just, I don't know, it's like indescribable. I just want to make things again. Being in front of the camera made me realize how much I missed that.
The project that they've produced is great. You know, it's a bit of crack, it's a bit of fun. And it's all they're doing. They directed every scene, they done the shot list, they done storyboards. They kind of pointed me in a column in the right direction of exactly what they wanted, and it's all up there on the screen, like, you know what I mean? So,
I've learned many different aspects of the project. I learned like how important the camera angles and all are, and you know how to compose yourself before you actually go on to film a scene. And there's so many things that I can't really list. I didn't know that there were this many aspects to it. Like I had only gone to a few acting classes and that was it. I'm definitely interested in behind the camera and the editing. And I've met new friends because of this, and you know, lockdown was quite lonely because you couldn't go anywhere, and it just kind of helped me get out and, you know, socialise again, because a lot of things were shut down because of it.
So I immediately wanted to sign up, and I'm very glad that I did. I've been able to get back into my craft and obviously take my mind off certain stresses that we're all having due to lockdown and not being able to do anything practical. So yeah, it's great to get back into it. I definitely lost sight of it during the whole lockdown because I was focused on other things, just, you know, protecting myself and my family and just, you know, abiding by the guidelines and all. So this was really, it was a refreshing experience. Showed me why I want to do this and why I decided all those years ago this is what I want to pursue. But it was great to be with a bunch of people who share my passion for the creative arts, and being able to not only work with them but also get to know them personally, and you know, have a huge friend group where we can talk about similar interests as well. So yeah, this is definitely what I needed after this whole ordeal we've had the last year.
It's not like you have to come here and just do one thing. There's hip-hop classes, there's DJing, there's music, there's performing arts. Like it's pretty much all types of stuff that I think are really good for social stuff, and it helps you develop alongside people who are like-minded, because I find that's kind of a struggle sometimes. Is while there's a lot of people involved in performing arts and video and dance and stuff, sometimes it can be kind of hard to just find people like that in school and stuff. And this feels like an environment where you can come in and just be comfortable with people that like what you do and you like what they do, and you just can collaborate. And it just feels like one of those environments that feels like a nice wee family. I feel like once you be a part of it, it'd be like really nice to be here. So I say go for it, because it's not like you're gonna lose anything.
I asked them would they do a project like this again, and he says no bother, anytime like. And I think it's because they kind of have got that push now that they know that they can do it. They know that they've got the knowledge level. They know that camera and sound isn't a scary thing. They've been shown the basics, and they're going to develop those skills further, hopefully with our projects.
Don't be nervous, just come down, don't even think about it, just get stuck in, and there'll be plenty for you to do down here, whether it be singing, dancing, acting, anything, or just being behind the scenes or just helping out with communities. Just come down and get stuck into it and don't even think twice. So good.
At the minute, there's definitely an eagerness to learn and a hunger out there, and it's been proven with this project, like with the young people, and long may it continue.